welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about people that constantly let you down in life. In my case, friends. Anyway, I'm going to talk about two friends. Let's start with the first one. You know, this first friend, he'd always ring me like, he'd always say, "Oh, Jammer, what you up to tonight? You coming out like? You know, fancy going to Fox and Crown for a few bevies?" I was like, "Yes, mate. Wicked, respect. What time are we going like?" He'd be like, "Yeah, I'll be there for 6, mate." I'd be like, "Sign, wicked." Anyway, so I'd get ready like, a shower, get spruced up, do hair when I had some, do you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, I'd get ready, you know, I rocked up at pub for about 6, just like he asked. Anyway, I was looking around. My friend went nowhere to be seen like. I thought, fair enough, like, not everybody's on time, are they? So I thought to myself, I'll order a pint like. Anyway, 25 minutes later, you know, still a no-show. By that time, I'd already sweet pint, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I thought, right, something's not right here, like, I'll give him a ring. He might have got caught up in traffic or something like that. Anyway, I gave him a ring, and all I got were excuses, guys. You know, he says, "Oh, I'm not very well, I don't feel good, so I can't make it today, like." I thought, fair enough, like. It was nice of you to give me a heads up. You know, you could have at least rung me, you know, just to let me know that you weren't coming. It would have been nice. You know, I've gone through all this trouble to get ready, you know, to go out my way to meet you. And then you come up with excuses like that. I thought, oh, something's not right here. I knew we were bullshitting, do you know what I mean? But I left it at that. Anyway, I fucked off to another pub with another mate like. Left it at that anyway. And eventually I got wind. I got wind that he went to this ice party with 5 mates. Yeah, and I know that because I know the guy that were throwing the house party. Yeah, he went to an house party with 5 other friends. I thought, why has he done that? What's wrong with me? What did I do wrong? Well, I didn't do anything wrong to deserve that. You know, I regarded him as a really good friend, you know what I mean? Yeah, he was for quite a while. But I know why. Because my friend, he had a big problem with drugs, you know. And every time we'd go out, he'd always try and push drugs on me all the time. I'd always say, "Look, mate, that's not my style. I don't want nothing to do with drugs. As far as I go with drugs, is alcohol." Do you know what I mean? Like I say, he'd always try and push drugs on me all the time. And I don't think he liked it. And I know why he met up with them guys like and went with them. Because those 5 youths were into drugs as well. But that's still no reason to like fob me off like that, is it? Do you know what I mean? I did everything for him. And to be treated like that, it's just a massive letdown, isn't it? But some people are like that, aren't they? And it just hurts you, like, it makes you question yourself, like, it makes you question, you know, am I good enough or what, you know? It's a load of bollocks, really. Anyway, yeah, so I fucked that off, like, I thought, I can't be dealing with people like that. But that weren't the only occasion that he did it. He did it quite a few times in past. But I'd always brush it off. You know, I never addressed the problem, do you know what I mean? I wish I would have done, but I didn't. So that was that. I got let down by him. Like I said, it weren't just that occasion. It weren't on that occasion. It was on many occasions prior. You know, he'd always ring, you know, say, "Oh, you're coming out, coming to the pub," and then let me down and all sorts of stuff. But anyway, I can't be dealing with people like that, so I just fucked him off. And that was that for that so-called friendship, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, on to the next mate that let me down. You know, this at the beginning. I thought it was a good friendship. I was friends for about a year. But he had a lot of issues in his life at this time. He had problems with his mental health. He had problems with alcohol. You know, money problems. His relationship with his mum and dad weren't very good. They didn't speak. And I was like his shoulder to cry on. Do you know what I mean? You know, I wanted to be there for him in dark times that we were going through, you know, and situations in his life. I thought to myself, you know, that's what friends should do. I'm going to be there. I'm going to show him support. Anyway, bark on about all these problems. And I'd show him, you know, encouragement. I'd try and lift his spirits, saying, look, mate, you know, pick yourself up. You know, things will get better. Don't worry about it. And I just always try and be there for him as much as I could. And, yeah, it got to a stage where, obviously, his relationship with his mum and dad weren't great. And I don't know all ins and outs of why that were, but anyway, I offered to go and speak to his mum and try and mend relationship like, you know. I felt like it was my duty to do that for him. He said, okay, it's up to you. It's like he weren't really bothered like. But I went round to his mum's like, spoke to her. I said, look, you know, your son's really upset, you know. Is there any chance we can sort this out, do you know what I mean? Because I don't like my friend being upset and being distressed like he is. And I had a good chat with his mum. I'm not going to go into details of why they fell out and all that. I'll just leave it at that. But, you know, I had a really good chat with his mum. And I could understand in a way why she fell out with him and, you know, she didn't want no contact with him. But she was willing to start afresh. She was willing to let him back into her life. And by me talking to her for all those hours, you know, nudged her towards that, and eventually, you know, friendship, relationship with his mum and dad, you know, got better and they got back talking again. And that really made me happy like. I thought, son, you know, I've mended relationship, fair play. And my friend were a lot happier for that. But I never got a thank you for it. I mean, I didn't really want to thank you, you know, I just wanted to be appreciated. I mean, at least he could have shown me some appreciation, you know, for getting their relationship back up and running. But no, guys, I didn't get no appreciation whatsoever, you know. And that really let me down, do you know what I mean? I thought, I've spent all these fucking years being a shoulder to cry on for you, you know. Being there in dark times in your life, you know. When you've been struggling with mental health, alcohol, you know, money and all that, I've been there for you. You know, I've not let you down. I've always tried to pick you up, make you feel better. And it made me question it like, I've done all that for you, yet you can't even appreciate what I've just done for you like. Anyway, this is going to tie in, guys, don't worry. Anyway, a while later, I was going through a really bad time with my ex-girlfriend that I was with. I was with her for a few years. I loved her to pieces, do you know what I mean? The love we had was fucking special. Well, at least I thought it was anyway. How wrong was I? Anyway, she ended up fucking cheating on me, didn't she? Yeah, so that, as a consequence of that, guys, it sent me fucking doolally. It sent me crazy. I went off at rails. Turned to ale. So this night, I got that pissed off with everything that was going off like. I just wanted to fucking end it. I didn't want to be here anymore. This is what love does to you. It fucking fucks you up. Anyway, went on ale, went on a mad bender like. Had about fucking 11 pints of Stella. And like a twat, I went in car, didn't I? Drove my car pissed up. Fucking tanked it straight over a roundabout at 60 mile an hour. How I did not see that parked car on the corner is beyond me. Well, then again, I can understand it because I was fucking bladdered, you know what I mean? Anyway, tanked off at roundabout at 60, smashed straight into the back of this brand new Merc, wrecked my car and wrecked his. Bearing in mind I spent 2 years saving up for my car, you know, took a lot of fucking blood, sweat and tears to earn the money to be able to afford to buy it. Anyway, that road destroyed. So I can remember Copper coming round, like Copper pulling up at the side. I just stopped at the passenger door and got in cop car. I did, like, I thought, right, I'm going to own up to this now. I've made a mistake. I'm going to be a man and I'm going to deal with it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to run away or out like that. And Copper was shocked that I did that. He says, "You're the first fucking person to open the door and just get straight into the cop car." He said, "Normally they fucking run away or hide in a fucking garden or something like that." I says, "Mate, look, I've fucked up. I've been silly. You know, I'm going to own up to my mistakes and I'm going to face it." He says, "Oh, I respect you for that." Anyway, spent night in cells, like, got banned for about a year in the summer. Got a massive fine. Anyway, that was that. And at that point, you know, at this point, I needed a shoulder to cry on. I needed some comfort. I needed a bit of encouragement to pick my spirits back up, because I was really depressed and low, you know what I mean? I was in a really dark place. And I thought, you know, with everything I've done for my friend, surely he's going to, you know, be there for me. How wrong was I, guys? Was he fuckers like there for me? I started, you know, mentioning certain things that were going on in my life. All he'd say is, "That's life." And then he'd change subject. I was like, what the fuck? All them years I spent helping you out. I mean, I even got your relationship back together with your mother, for God's sake. And that's all you can say. No encouragement, no nothing, guys. Well, I was shocked. I felt massively let down. I really did. You know, it just, I'd start talking about something, like I said. It'd completely changed the subject. I thought, right, this ain't a proper friend here, and I was just destroyed, like I said, with all help I gave him. You know, I regard friends are special, aren't they? You know, you've got to be there for them. You know, we all go through ups and downs in life. Just by somebody supporting you can mean the world. It can stop you from doing silly things. But, you know, I felt massively let down and upset and disappointed in him, you know. A friend who I thought was a really good friend turned out not to be. You know, just a selfish bastard that only cared about himself, do you know what I mean? He didn't care about me deep down, but it took that to happen, you know, for me to realise, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know, guys, anyway. Well, that's the stories about me being let down by friends. Anyway, I want to do a shout out to Nico, is it Nixo Genshin? Anyway, he sent me a video request to talk about this topic, like. But I'll only ever talk about a topic if somebody requests one, if I've experienced that myself. Do you know what I mean? That's the only time I'm ever going to do it. But it really resonated me, you know. It resonated with me when he said that, like, do a video on this topic. So I thought, yeah, sweet, I'm going to do it. So forgive me if I'm wrong, mate, if I've pronounced that wrong. I'll leave a link to your channel in the description. I think he's got 8.something subs. He's doing really well for himself. A really intelligent, smart lad. You know what I mean? He's got his head on his shoulders. Respect to you, mate. So thank you for that video request. Yes, mate. Keep smashing it, lad. I love your channel. And thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, mate. Yeah, so head over to his channel, guys. You know, give him a subscribe if you like his content. Show him some support. And, right, yeah. Thank you for everybody that's liked, shared, subscribed, commented, and all that good stuff, guys. I really appreciate every last one of you. I really do. And I hope you all have a great weekend. And I'll see you on the next one, guys.